better or worse, they don't make them like this anymore. Transformers Cybertron Leader Class Megatron, today on Guerrilla Reviews. Let's see here now. So this version of Megatron has a very esoteric sports car mode. Yes, indeed. Well, it's still not as weird as the Orochi, but kind of close. Anyway, this one does feature dual firing missiles with lights and sound. Also, due to this being a Cybertron, you have the Cyberplanet key. Here is indeed his. Consider it right here, and you have a sort of a turbo mode there. It also comes to play in another mode he has, which we'll get into in a little bit. If any of this excites you, then you're already in luck. Now, this mold here did have a remold, actually just a repaint as Galvatron, because this is from the Unicron trilogy, so Megatron turning into Galvatron mid-part to the latter end of the series was a thing. So, and the odd thing is that one was in much more the Generation 1 colors as a silver and black, whereas this definitely seems to resemble much more of the Galvatron colors. Either of which you can find at a decent price, depending on who you go to. Anybody asking for insane amounts of money for this toy, find someone else, seriously. You can find it online fairly easily. The price you pay for it may vary, but it's still definitely worth your time if you can find it. Now, the funny thing about this toy, about this particular vehicle mode, is that it's actually a triple changer. It has a jet mode. Are you ready? Somehow I don't think so, but here we go. We will split the front end right here, disconnect from the peg, and bring it around and attach to the wheel. Repeat on the other side, and there we go. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. No, really, that's jet mode. Let's see here. Get this. That more of the sound there. Looks like the lights are there. They're probably dead in mine. Oh well. What can you do? Okay, back in car mode. So now we'll get on to the transformation into robot mode, which is a lot less silly. Let's be honest. Disconnect the back part here. Bring these parts out as best you can. Bring these down like so. Then just from here, you'd bring the hip assembly down and twist. Okay, yeah, you're seeing that just fine. Okay, next we will bring up this part and full collapse in like so, and attach to that middle peg where we previously had the wings. For leg one, repeat on the other side. There we go. And there's the top half, or there's the lower half rather. Okay, now we got to get him in the top half. Transformer is going to fall over. Okay, again we'll split this apart and separate. This time we'll just turn it this way. But if not, this is actually how this is supposed to go. Well, after you slide this part over. There we go. Okay, the next thing we will do is we will unpeg this part and separate. Fold in this part right here, the cockpit, like so. This part tends to slide in on itself quite often, so if your vehicle mode doesn't look quite right, that's probably why. Anyway, twist around. And there are little pegs right here where these go into, so that's helpful. There we go. Now we will bring out the head. Tall here. There we go. Fold out these parts right here. can leave them like this. Classically, he has them like that though. It's your choice, but there we go. Okay, next we will twist this arm around, twist around, and then fold, and insert to there. For arm one, repeat on the other arm, and there we go. Ah yes, there we are. Anyway, there is Cybertron Megatron in robot mode. Oh, one more thing. There's this little tab right here. Fold those out for more spikes. I know that doesn't add much, but somebody would probably call me out for not doing it, so there we go. Now, as for weapons here, we're going to have to take the key out, because they're all attached to these parts right here. Let's see if I can demonstrate this. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. Okay, there's another alternate way you could have those parts. There we go. Okay, a little up. Looks nice, but it can be a touch obtrusive. Anyway, planet key. Pop out one for this sort of mace club thing right here. Then repeat. That part opens up to remove something of a gun from that up the other one, like so, with its own little rotating gears. A little silly, but you can do that anyway. Anyway, you can fit the. Okay, after we do this, then you can. There we go. Do it like that. With the this part right here, you can insert it like that, or in his hand as well. Really up to you. The effect is equally silly. Another thing he can do is that if you have the toy, and also from the Cybertron line, Nemesis Breaker, you can have him attached to this arm. Well, one way or another, you can get him to do that, to create a sort of Savage Claw mode. I'm not going to demonstrate that for two reasons. One, it never looks as good in real life as it does in the show, because Nemesis Breaker doesn't actually have that little hand there at the very end, just kind of is for appendages making something of a claw. The other reason is I don't actually possess that figure. Lord Zodiac, my friend, does, but I didn't feel the need to contact him to get this to demonstrate that, so there you go. Just look at pictures on tfu.info with the Savage Claw mode, and you'll see why I didn't bother to include it. As for articulation, the head does rotate a little bit, but because of these parts right here, it's a little bit limited. You know, hinge joint for the one part of the shoulder, as well as a soft ratchet for the other. Now, swivel joint for the upper bicep, double joint for the elbow. Wrists do rotate. There we go. Something resembling a waist joint, but I like actually trying to get him to use it. There now. Very nice ratcheting joint for the hips there. This part. So now upper thigh joint. Well, actually a swivel joint for the upper thigh, and a heavily ratcheted knee joint, and well, ankle tilts for the knee, for the feet anyway. So regardless of what I might say, some people find this toy to be perfect. Well, that wraps up this Guerrilla review. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Cybertron Leader Class Megatron, and I gotta remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.